Nick, check the video. Veronica Wang responded. Oh, hey Nick, I don't know if you saw this yet, but Veronica left a message. Nick, go look. She commented, like, what the actual she cray. No, she didn't. I don't care if there's people who hate on you, disagree with you. A video of that nature is not going to produce death threats. I think this is her scapegoat to justify taking someone's channel down. A, she could have entered a privacy complaint. B, she could have entered a harassment or bullying case, but she chose the copyright, which is a lawsuit. It enters into a legal binding. Okay, that's me being dramatic because, you know, it's me. Hi guys, it's Nikocado Avocado. Welcome to my new mukbang channel, Nikocado 2. You're on it. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so, but it doesn't matter because today we have a lot to talk about. I woke up to some juicy tea. Oh my gosh, I even got a tea for the thumbnail. Yes, I did. Nick, edit that out. No one wants to see that. And we're going to be discussing Veronica Wang today, and I decided to do it because what had just transpired. If you don't know what happened, I'm going to fill you in. This is the video to watch. I kind of saw this take place before my eyes, and it happened so recently, so I think it's really appropriate to talk about it now because it's relevant. It just happened like 12 hours ago. But it really hits close to home. It hits my heart real hard because I kind of went through something identical to what she and Mukbang, another mukbang channel, had just went through. And I'm going to talk about it. A disclaimer, I don't hate Veronica. I don't want you to go and hate on her. I don't condone hate or what she's saying. She's getting death threats and stuff. I don't condone any of that. However, don't sit here and call me dramatic. I know I'm dramatic, but I didn't just wake up one day and be like, let me talk about Veronica today. No, this happened publicly. She disclosed it. It's out in the air. We have a shared audience. I'm waking up to hundreds of DMs. Why should I not talk about it? I talk about everything else. Okay, I share my opinion about everything. I don't even edit out my farts, so hopefully I don't fart in this. But other than that, I'm really an open book. So I really want to share my point of view on this because it's public knowledge. Listen, I come from Ukraine. People would kill to have freedom of speech. People like me are literally silenced for everything. Being gay, not obeying this. I mean, I love the freedom to say what's on your mind, as long as it's in a respectful way. So, let's begin the show. Today I'm having spicy noodles, as you saw. Now, I also do want to say this is going to be kind of negative about Veronica. Again, I don't hate her, but I just want to talk about what happened. So I thought, if I'm going to do that, let me just have something nice. So Veronica's known for noodles, and we both have that appreciation. I love watching her eat noodles. Also, she's gorgeous and so pretty, and again, I don't hate her. But I just want to say a nice little thing, a tribute to her, before we get into the drama of the tea. Alright, so let's begin. So yeah, you know, she's in my mukbang community. We all know each other, we all network, we all have the same audience, so it would make no sense for me to ignore it. Yeah, so what had happened was, so there's a mukbang channel called Mukbang. You know, like shook, I'm so shook, I'm shooketh. Well, there's a channel called Mukbang, and what they do is take all our mukbang videos, me, B Loves Life, Hungry Fat Chick, Honey Eat, Stephanie Sue, Veronica Wang. Who else? They're kind of new, so they don't have that many videos yet. Sass ASMR, Annie Let's Eat, Darius. What other videos have I seen? That's probably all I can think of right now. Steven Sushi. Cough. People who know, they know. Okay. Let's open up that can of worms right now. It's a very delicate situation over there. So, let's get back to Veronica. So, Mukbang. So what they do is they take our videos and they make a new story out of our videos. They're done very funny, they're cute, they're very lighthearted. They're not hateful like, she's ugly, we should punch her face, wow, she's lame, she's stupid, she's dumb. It's literally just a new perspective on our videos. And what I love about it is it creates, excuse me, more appreciation for the mukbang community, but also a new point of view. I love new points of view. Helps us learn as grow as people. And they're done in a very clever way. I really enjoy it. It's so a great channel. Well, this channel had made a video about Veronica slurping noodles. Veronica slurping noodles for 10 minutes or something like that. Not calling her names. Nothing that hateful. Okay? All in one with, maybe it was just 2 videos. One with Stephanie Sue, like a make-believe dialogue in their heads as they were together. Totally innocent, totally funny, very lighthearted. So that's what Mukbang had done.
Show the surprise right now.
Really? Oh my gosh. You guys, I didn't eat breakfast and I had a very light dinner last night to prepare for this. Wait, how are you feeling?
I'm just getting started.
I slurp like you, Veronica. Getting these noodles in. I know she's watching. Hi, listen. I'm very upset with you. So, they had made this video. It actually got a lot of traction. Maybe 100,000 views or something like that. And like I said, this is a relatively new channel. So I only found out about this channel when they made a video about me and Hungry Fat Chick. So that's how I found this channel. Anyways, I subscribed, and then I saw like a community tab that they posted about their video being deleted. The ones with Veronica. And there's all this gossip with Veronica taking it down. She didn't just like, no, she took it down to the ground. Which is so strange to me because I remember seeing those videos. She had left a comment. Mukbang actually was courteous enough to pin it. And she would like, I look forward to these again. She was like, I can't wait for the next compilation. I can't wait for the next story. And then she was like, well, this is exactly not what happened, but I can have a real good laugh. This was great. I can't wait for the next compilation. That's what she had said. Everyone's like, yeah, good sport, Veronica. Yeah, we love you. Everyone under the comments were like, we love you, Veronica. I was like, this is really funny. So then I get a message on Twitter. You guys always DMing me on Instagram and Twitter. Sometimes I don't get to all of them, but I just happened to see this one because I was bored. Orland's in Florida. He just got back. Yay. We're going to reunite soon. Probably after Christmas. But I happened to catch someone saying, Mukbang is live right now. Excuse me. No, was he live? Yes, he was live or doing like a pre-roll for, what's it called? Before the video comes out. And that's when I had saw that Veronica Wang didn't just take the video down. She filed a legal claim against this person. Not one, but 2 legal claims. And he was, or she, you don't know who Mukbang is, but, okay. Shh, don't give it away. Okay. Delicious. So I watched this video and I was shocked. Veronica Wang had flagged both videos. And for the record, let's talk about what a copyright strike is. What's copyright infringement? Copyright infringement is when someone takes your work that's protected by the copyright law without permission. Once you sign up for YouTube in their terms of service, they basically disclose this isn't your stuff. That's why you can react to it, you can do compilations, you can respond to things. Anything that goes onto YouTube is fair game to be used in someone else's work on YouTube because it falls under the US jurisdiction of the copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. And basically, I'll read verbatim, an allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, that includes negative criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and even research. So this is the issue. Another mukbanger took her clip and reacted to it, changed it around, made his own little story out of it in a very nice way. She flagged it as copyright, which was a lie, which is illegal, basically. It's basically illegal. I mean, let's just be real here. And you can't say that it infringes your rights, when in actuality, it falls under the fair use law. She used that copyright complaint system as grounds to strike down a channel that she disagreed with on the premise of a lie. Okay, back to the front. You go. Here are your options, Veronica. 1, privacy complaint. 2, a bullying claim, a harassment dispute. 4, you can just block the haters under your video. Speak to your manager. You have a free manager. You don't have to pay them a penny. Girl, I know what you have. You said that you reached out to a friend. Why wouldn't you reach out to your free Google advisor? Because they certainly would have advised you to do this because they know that it's breaking the law. There's 5 options that she could have done. You guys don't know what it's like, but when you enter a copyright dispute, you have to enter your name, your address, you have to sign an affidavit saying, I hereby declare that this is to the best of my knowledge. I'm ready to show legal evidence, lawsuit. I'm ready to bring a court number case to this of me filing to take your video down because you stole from me. That's what a copyright complaint is. If you don't know, as a YouTuber, when that happens, your channel gets removed from YouTube. You get banned from YouTube. Google AdSense cuts off ties with you because when you sign up for Google AdSense, you enter your social security number. They close all claims on your account, and based on your social security number, you're not able to make a new YouTube channel. You would have to do it in your mom's name, but if YouTube finds out that it's still you, they just delete that channel again. In other words, you're not going to get paid because listen, no one's going to give you their social security number to make a YouTube channel because if you make money, they're going to have to pay taxes on what you're doing. No, it's too complicated. Did you guys know that? They ban you from YouTube. And I was just like, so I want to read you my comment. Don't worry, it gets even juicier. Are you guys following along? So my comment says this. It's very two-faced to comment on someone's video saying how much you enjoy it and then later strike that same video and try to get them kicked off YouTube completely. I thought your video, this is to Shookbank, under the video he had made, telling us that Veronica took the first 2 down. Following along. I said I thought it was very cute and lighthearted. I like the one you made about me, Hungry Fat Chick, Honey Eats. At the end of the day, we're all creators. Everything flows interchangeably. We aren't the creators of mukbang either. So should all the Korean mukbangers go ahead and flag Veronica for stealing their ideas and their brand and their image? No. You know, there's always going to be opinions on YouTube that we disagree with, but we shouldn't go after those opinions and hope to hurt them, because that's what it would do. I disagree with what you did, therefore you no longer have a voice on this platform. This is, again, coming from a communist part of the world, having a relationship where, you know, Colombia and Venezuela, the neighbors, you know, I have family there. It's like, people love America because you can voice your opinion. People have died and fought for that ability to say what's on your mind, okay? Excuse me. You shouldn't hurt people because of it. I said another mukbanger. You guys know, remember when Divine Munchies did this to me and she contacted Google, tried to get me reprimanded. Oh, he said this. Oh, she said that. When in actuality, they just didn't tell her what they had told me. She didn't have that same knowledge, obviously, because confidentiality disclosures. So she presumed, well, if I'm not told this, he must be lying. And therefore, she made a video, you know, slandering me and saying I'm a liar just because she was told something different. Totally obnoxious. And we all know why I'm on this channel, number 2, right? You think I want to give up 1 million subscribers and start all over if there was nothing wrong with my channel? Sit down. I can't stand people like that. Anyway, so I just said, I've gone through this before. And then I mentioned, out of all the mukbangers on the internet, I'm the most targeted and made fun of, literally hundreds of videos about me, blah, blah, blah. You guys know this. Hating on the way I look, calling me fat, saying I should, you know, die, blah, 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 blah. You know, What I don't do is I don't file false copyright complaints. I don't try to ban them from YouTube. I don't even kick them off YouTube. I might cry. Everyone deals with their own emotions in their own way. But you should not lie when you're making a legal stance against someone else because you don't like what someone said, because they didn't get your skit. They didn't get your skit, therefore, I'm gonna get you banned from YouTube. That's what I had said. This is a long video, so hold on to your wigs. I was getting tons of DMs last night and the night before of people saying, good for you for sticking up for the underdog. You know, a lot of people, I mean, I haven't seen any other mukbang people talk about this, probably because they're not as dramatic as me, and they don't want to get involved, but I haven't gotten to my story yet. Someone had flagged a bunch of my videos and filed false copyright complaints against my videos. I earned 2 strikes. My channel almost got deleted. Good thing I had a manager. Good thing I had people to actually, because if you don't realize, YouTube is all computerized. It's automated. Because there's hundreds of thousands of YouTube videos being published per day. Did you know that? It would cost YouTube probably hundreds of thousands of dollars to hire a team of lawyers to deal with all this. Until there's an appeal, they're not getting involved. So luckily I did have I've had multiple managers. Luckily I had people to work with me to help me through that. Otherwise, if I was a small channel like Mukbang, my channel would have been deleted. All of my work, all of my voice, my creativity, my vision gone. And it was false. YouTube has a very broken copyright system. It's very easy to get channels taken down if you don't have a manager, if you're not at that 100K mark. It's very easy. Unless you sign on with a network will protect you. I don't have a network for lots of different reasons. But that's one reason. It'll protect you during these types of situations. So anyways, a bunch of people were saying, she actually responded to the video. You should check it out. I'm like, oh, I wonder what she said. Maybe she said, I'm sorry. I just felt uncomfortable by you zooming into my face or something. I couldn't really imagine what she would say, but I'm going to tell you what she said. She said, this is so good. This is really good. I know they look dry, but they're not. They're very oily. And sticky and spicy, which is why I'm sweating. When one puts themselves on such a platform, they have to be willing to be judged by others. With that being said, there comes a time and a place when you have to stand up for yourself. It was all fun and games until I started getting death threats in my inbox from your false narratives. So yes, I did copy strike your posts after getting advice from a friend. Whether people are like it or not, it's my content and no one else's. She's claiming that she got a lot of death threats. Now, maybe she did. I can't prove otherwise, and it's really not nice to think about. However, Veronica Wang, stop BSing us. You have been getting comments since the beginning of your channel about the way you look in the camera, about the way you slurp your nose, about the way you chew. I mean, why is this affecting you now, but it hasn't affected you this whole time? You know what I mean? It's like, and at the same time, I really don't believe a bunch of teenagers who saw this video about you slurping noodles or looking into the camera decided to find your account and leave you actual serious threats to the point where it was of your best ability that your livelihood and your environment was in jeopardy. I don't believe that. You're talking to someone who gets tons of hate. Girl, you don't know what hate is. Not to downplay your feelings, but you really, 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 really don't know what real hate is. Those videos were nice. People were being silly. You were not actually fearing for your life. I think that you used this as a scapegoat to justify taking someone's channel down because you disagreed with them. I think you don't know how to deal with the criticism, so you want to block it out. And it's a lot easier just to file a false copyright claim than to hear your options, Veronica. 1, privacy complaint. You show your photo ID, your passport, you talk to your manager, you file a privacy complaint. 2, a bullying claim. If you think that they're targeting you and damaging your reputation, you can file a bullying claim against that video, that person, etc. A harassment dispute. I've been in a few of them myself. 4, you can just block the haters under your video. Oh, we're talking about Mukbang, right? So you can't really block him, but you can block your commentators, which I honestly don't think there's that many that justify what you did. 5, speak to your manager. You have a free manager. You don't have to pay them a penny. Girl, I know what you have. They come from the same cubicles in Google headquarters. They're giving us their time and devotion for free to help us during stuff like this. Did you reach out to them? You said that you reached out to a friend. Why wouldn't you reach out to your free Google advisor? Because they certainly would have advised you to do this because they know that it's breaking the law. There's 5 options that she could have done because I've had that done to me and I know how precious my channel is. Imagine if the roles were reversed, Veronica, and this were you getting false claims against your channel and you didn't have the money to hire a lawyer and dispute it and all this kind of stuff, and your channel, all it takes is 3 strikes and you're down. This person, Mukbang's already at 2. Imagine what that's like. You would be devastated. You would be devastated. Especially if it's not true. I know I'm getting heated. I really don't hate her. I don't dislike her. I know I've said that a bunch. I feel that I'm reliving what I went through. I guess that's what I'm just trying to say. It really hits close to home. I'm reliving the panic, the nights I cried in bed. I know I cry a lot on YouTube, but I also cried personally when I thought my channel was over because someone didn't like something I said. So don't you dare flag this video. Now I actually have enough connections where you're gonna get in trouble. They will actually suspend you for lying. It's a very messed up system. Phil DeFranco talks about this all the time. But it's the best we have to protect people, and you literally abused that. Okay, so let's keep going with her thing. So now she says, the content you worked hard on to get is now being taken down. I understand your frustration, but my life is at risk. So I won't apologize, and I'm allowed to change my mind. And like I said, I think the death threats are an extremely reasonable reason for changing my mind. I'm bringing you closer. Listen, Mukbang didn't do anything though. She's taking it out on the innocent person, the innocent guy. It's not like Mukbang made a video saying she's ugly, she's fat, which still most likely would have been protected. Not saying people should do that. And she took it out on someone who didn't do anything. Why should his channel be punished for what trolls said? There's always gonna be people that are just messed up in this world. Oh, don't look at my rolls, sorry. There's always gonna be people in this world that do things that don't even come out directly from the initial actions. For example, I could be eating this thing of noodles right here, right? Nom, 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 nom. And someone could literally take a machine gun and go shoot someone. And they'll say, well, I saw Nikocado eat a bunch of noodles and made me mad, so I did this. Am I responsible for his actions? No. You know, should my channel be shut down because someone didn't like my video and decided to act insanely based on that video? No. She went on her Instagram and now she's mocking the whole situation. She made a post about her Alfredo sauce and she's like, oh, who gonna let Alfredo know that I stole his recipe? Because she made an Alfredo sauce or something. Who's gonna let Mr. Alfredo know that I stole his recipe? Yet that's what she's claiming that Mukbang did. He stole her footage and now she's mocking the whole situation. She doesn't feel bad at all. You literally hurt someone and you almost got their whole career destroyed because you're that insecure and now you're gonna go mock them on Instagram? Wow. Ah, gosh, I feel so heated. Man, I really put myself in Mukbang's shoes. I feel bad for him. And I just feel bad because all YouTubers are affected when people do this. This isn't just about her now, it's about all other creators. When things are misused that are put in place to protect us, we lose value in that protection. I know firsthand experience. I've been on TV. Maybe she's been on TV too. I don't know. But I know I signed a bunch of forms when I went on Tosh.0, and I sat down with one of the directors of production, and I talked about like reacting to it on YouTube. Because I was like, hell yes, okay. If I'm going on TV, you best I'm gonna milk it. Because that's what I do, that's my job. If I'm on TV, I'm gonna tell all my supporters, duh. So I was like, I sat down and talked, he's like, oh yeah. He's like, of course, and I mentioned fair use law, because again, I'm not a lawyer, I've been through this a lot, but it's always good to verify at the spot when you're speaking to someone. So I remember saying like, oh yeah, it's protected and fair use. He's like, yeah, of course. I, again, don't condone hate. I get it all the time. I know what that feels like. I don't want anyone to feel threatened with their lives. That's a very scary thing. You're talking to someone who's gone through that. I moved apartments when I first started YouTube because someone found my house. I moved apartments. It's a scary thing. I understand. But a couple of comments is not motive for doing that kind of stuff. So that's where I'm at. That's what I feel. And I'm sorry if I'm coming across really harshly. Again, I'm sympathizing. Who's in a pair of shoes right now that I had just been in my, well, not just, but I, in the past, have been in myself. And you guys know. How could I not have an opinion? So I ranted on Instagram. I probably inserted it into the beginning. And I played Chunk Bunk's Dun 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 Dun. I love that dramatic song. Okay, so I kind of felt bad too because I don't want to come across as hateful. I don't hate her at all. I just thought this was wrong. So anyways, I said, is it okay to take a stance on something you believe in? Question. And some of the responses were, you've always spoke your mind. Why should YouTubers be off limits? Keep going. You're such a baby and dramatic. You should be banned. And then I responded and I was like, no one should be banned. See, that's what I'm trying to get at. No one should be banned from a platform for speaking their mind. In my case, for being dramatic. It's an entertainment platform. And I should be banned for being dramatic? Like, just because you disagree with it doesn't mean you need to be... That is communism. That is dictatorship. That is just abuse of power. And that's literally an oppressed nation when people become that way, where they're afraid to speak what they think. That's how you oppress people. So, I mean, yes, I am dramatic. And I know that I cry a lot. But don't tell me that I should be banned because of it. I remember your channel last year almost went down. This hits close to home. I said, it truly does. I said, otherwise, I'd probably have less of an opinion about it. Someone said, why should you keep going on about being so hated? You're legit hated more than any other mukbanger, and you don't do this. And I said, it's true. Your blunt honesty is what makes people... I don't need to keep reading comments about myself. Then someone said, it's drama and it's none of our business. And I said, well, maybe. I mean, maybe it's not. But I do see, if I went into her house... and I reported and told all of my subscribers about a fight she had gotten in with her mother. Now that is no one's business. But she put this out first. It's her videos, her copyright, her disclosure, and I'm just reacting to what she did for. Again, I didn't wake up and it's like I hate Veronica Wang today. Let me talk about her. I was like, I saw that she did this first, so that's why I don't think that I'm causing drama. That's just my opinion. Someone said, it's not okay to force your opinions. And I said, I agree. Leaving my comments is not force. Filing false legal claims is. I knew that I would have a hard time eating and talking about this. Like, if I'm really excited, I just talk, and I forget to eat. And that's either good stuff, bad stuff, sad stuff, happy stuff. So I'm sorry. That's my opinion, guys. That's my opinion. That's why I am trying to really play devil's advocate on both sides. I'm trying to also think too, like, I think... Again, I don't think she threatens her life. I think she just doesn't like hate comments. And maybe she's not as used to them as me. You know what? I've had a hard time dealing with hate. I can sympathize with that as well. I really can. And everyone deals with it in different ways. I like to cry about it. I like to talk about it. I talk nonstop. I talk a lot in my videos. This is a lot of noodles. Wow. Wow, I have the hiccups from this spice. Oh my goodness. The noodles are good though, and the tea is hot. It'll calm down in a few days, but that still leaves Mukbang really hurt in a now really messed up channel. That's pretty sad. I don't think she gets to play victim. I mean, again, I know everyone's gonna be like, Nick, you're so dramatic, you shouldn't have an opinion, but let's not equate me crying and saying that I don't like hate comments and make that equivalent to, let me repeat this. Yes, I know I'm dramatic, but don't equate me to being dramatic and crying on the floor and like saying all the hate comments get to me and equivalent that into her filing false legal claims and putting this person in jeopardy now. There's no equivalence. Just because your feelings got hurt. I mean, listen, you're talking to someone who has a lot of hurt feelings. You don't do that. There's no excuse. And I don't know why no other YouTubers called her out on that yet. I think people are afraid to see. I do understand. Maybe they're afraid that she'll flag their videos and get them booted from YouTube. But you guys, listen, I'm telling you, just appeal it with fair use law and you're going to be okay. If you have more than 100K subs, you're going to have a manager. They're going to tell you the same thing. They'll help you get through it. I know it's very scary when you get that legal letter to your email. And I think as a YouTuber and all other YouTubers should also always take this stance. Because if it can happen that easily to someone, that means you're next. Don't you dare be pushing this for don't you dare copyright this video, Veronica. I know what you're doing. Don't play that game with me, okay? In seriousness, don't. No. I feel like I didn't explain myself well. I'm always all over the place with my stories, but maybe this was good. I'm really full though, so I'm gonna say goodbye. Thanks for watching me eat and rant and bitch. Like a queen I am, I know, but I'm gonna feel that it was appropriate, and I'm just gonna feel better putting that out there because I feel hurt for this YouTuber, and I just feel that people should be aware. Knowledge is power. When people are more aware, we can make better decisions, better choices. And I'm not trying to be all preachy and like I'm like someone called me recently like I'm walking on water. I'm not talking that. I literally just said that I've done the same thing in the past. Come on now. I literally just say that I know I'm dramatic and I make mistakes. Please don't. One thing that really irks me is when you have an opinion or you have an idea or a solution for a situation and someone discredits that opinion or solution based on what you've done in the past. If and only it's not directly correlated with the current situation. Is that confusing? I see all the time. Nick, you have no right to judge because you cry all the time. Nick, you're so dramatic and you're always looking for drama. You should keep your mouth shut. It's like me crying has nothing to do with this situation, and it doesn't take away the fact that I might have some information that maybe you would learn from or that could spice things up, or literally it's just something that we should all be aware. You can't. Here's a good example. My violin teacher didn't play violin anymore. He used to be world class. Very, 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 very good. He used to compete on stages, do world tours. Now he doesn't really play anymore, but he's an outstanding teacher. He is so sought after. People pay him $100 an hour to have violin lessons with him. And he sits in a chair. This is one of my older teachers. He sits in a chair and he'll tell you in his words of wisdom, even though he's no longer a violin player, it's still valid. It still has merit. Think of like a ballet teacher, same type of thing. Maybe she's really fat now and she can't do the twirls and stuff. You know, she gained some weight. She's a 50-year-old woman. Her metabolism, oh God. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean that she no longer is able to have an opinion, to have a discussion, to offer solutions, to teach, or to just speak her mind because she no longer does ballet herself. So just because I cry and just because I have issues, mental issues, doesn't mean I can't have an opinion about this situation which does not connect to mine. You understand? You understand? That makes me really upset when people do that. It's like, yeah, people deflect. That's my favorite word lately, deflect. Don't deflect. Don't deflect. Let's talk, stay on subject, please. Don't deflect. If we're talking about this, let's keep it on this. Don't start bringing up people's pasts from, you know, like, like relationships. I have some friends that get into relationships, and they're with people who might have an interesting past. Or they did some wrong stuff in their previous relationship. It doesn't mean that that is going to affect their whole life. It does not mean that. There are plenty of people who grow, they change, and they mature. After 2-3 years, you've done your punishment. You know, you don't need every mistake you do to follow you for the rest of your life. It also depends on your job. If you're like on TV and you're in the news reporting, like, what was it? People touching people, the Me Too movement. I mean, that's different because you're part of a very professional, respectable, very conservative profession now. You're a news anchor or you are a TV host. If those allegations are there from 20 years ago and they can't really be proven, they're still probably going to choose to fire you because they don't want to tarnish that conservative, polished, very reputable position. Whereas if you were, I don't know, a truck driver, or not, let's not use truck driver, they get enough heat. You know, people really stereotype truck drivers. So let's just say like, even a teacher. If there's some rumors about you did this to someone 10 years ago and there's no proof and it's just a bunch of allegations, which, remember, in this country, you're innocent until proven guilty. You know, I've talked about this. The Me Too movement really bothered me in some ways, that everyone was guilty until proven innocent. Because they were of people who are in the public position, and public opinion helps to determine their worth. Public opinion really matters if you're in a public... But if you're just teaching, if you're a teacher, and someone says, oh, you did this to me, I can't prove it, I don't know, there's no witness, you're not going to get fired from that. If you notice, all these people getting in trouble are celebrities. They're already public people, so. Am I a public person? YouTubers are not the same thing as working in government, being a governor who sent nudes to someone. You know, these are very respectable. A YouTuber, I mean, listen, Trisha Paytas shows her the JJ on Patreon and gets paid to, you know, strip down naked. And she still gets to do lots of amazing things in this world. Like, you have to take it for what it is. A housewife who's done drugs, who's done this, who's stolen. There's a really famous housewife who's been in jail 5 times. She's still getting TV opportunities. She still sells a book. She still has a lot of wisdom because she learned from her experiences. You have to take it for what it's worth. I think a YouTuber is not of a high-ranking position in this world. And I'm waving around my noodles. I know you guys are mad. Yeah, that's my opinion. TV and entertainment in general is kind of that way. Now, a lot of people who were affected by the Me Too movement, you know, and there were witnesses, there was proof, obviously you're going to get affected. I'm talking about the ones that were not substantiated, not, you weren't able to back those claims up. Like, what's his name? Kevin Spacey. I don't think he would have been kicked off House of Cards had he... We're talking about a whole other thing here. That's my mind. You guys know. I don't think he would have been kicked off House of Cards just for that alone. Because someone came out and said it happened 25 years ago. I think... Well, I know for a fact. It's in the papers. What led to him getting fired was that boy coming out from 25 years ago saying that he had been touched by Kevin Spacey. The fact that he did that, it incited current situations. People who worked on set for House of Cards to come out and said... I've been touched all along. Thank you for speaking up. You gave me courage to say what he's been doing to me last week. That is what he got reprimanded on, not what happened 25 years ago. It was like the whistleblower that made all these other people say, well, yeah, well, me too. That's why it's called the Me Too movement. Boom. Okay. Should I, Nick, edit this whole chunk about the Me Too movement? People don't want to hear you rambling about things. Or maybe they do. I don't know. Nick, you decide when you're editing this. Is it obnoxious? Well, no one's made it to the end, so it doesn't matter. Oh, God. Drama, drama, drama. I really do hope Veronica just apologizes or says it in a video like, you know, well, not probably. I did the wrong thing because I couldn't take the heat. bullying claim, harassment claim, privacy complaint, privacy notice, block, delete, talk to your manager. Lots of options. You could have done all of those. I hope she does that. I really do, because I love having her part of the mukbang community. She's inspired me a lot with the noodles specifically, because I love noodles. I love, actually, her volcano noodles. I loved her volcano noodles. Because of her, I bought those volcano noodles, and they made me cry. They were very spicy. But hers was the first one I saw, and not that many people have done the volcano noodles. Very few people. Hers was my favorite. Yeah, so I'm not looking at her. You guys don't. She really needs to say something other than I don't apologize. That's cruel. I think that made it worse. I honestly don't think I would be making this video if she hadn't left that comment. And thank you to everyone who told me about it. I'm not sitting on YouTube 24 hours a day. I'm here with my family. We're doing a lot of stuff. I have to edit, I have to clean. I'm doing my own channel, minding my own business too. So when you guys let me know about this, I appreciate it, because actually someone told me about another YouTuber who had talked about me 2 days after she had made the video. I didn't even know. And then once you guys, I woke up the next day, I had like 90 messages of people like recording it, saying, you need to hear this person screaming and hollering. I'm like, wow. Thank you guys for always keeping me in the loop, because there's thousands of people I watch and I'm subscribed to, people that I care about, and people that I don't really care about, but I watch what they're doing, you know what I mean? I'm probably one of those people for you, right? Maybe I am. Whatever the case may be, I do appreciate those of you that told me about this. If she didn't leave that, I don't think I would be sitting here making a whole video. I just was really hurt by that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and you know why I'm also hurt by that? Because you guys know, in my mukbangs, I've used clips of violinists performing. I've used clips of other people's mukbangs. I've used clips of lots of stuff that I've taken from YouTube. You guys know. Like, how many times have I talked about, like, my favorite piano concerto and, like, a arepa mukbang, my first Christmas mukbang, all those ones where I'm literally, like, look at this great performance that's on YouTube. Like, imagine if they took down my channel or striked me for reacting to them. Again, it really hits close to heart. So, I'm done. Thanks for watching the tea. The tea up. Is it still hot? Yes, it is. Oh my god, I'm so full of it. Seriously, thanks for your time. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.